This is the Fenwick Sports Podcast, bringing you the hottest topics surrounding the NFL.
Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of the Fenwick Sports Podcast. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about the news percolating in the National Football League. San Francisco 49ers wide back Deebo Samuels. Yeah, that's right. Making noise. I mean, catastrophic noise in the National Football League and all over social media. Now, let's get into it. Deebo Samuels had a big breakout year this past 2021 season. He had 77 catches, 1,405 yards receiving, 6 TDs catching. On the ground, he had 59 attempts rushing, 365 yards, 8 tubs. He had a huge, monstrous breakout season. Anybody that has fantasy and that had him on their fantasy team, oh yeah, he was putting up points. Fast forward, this offseason, Deebo Samuels wants to get paid. However, Deebo Samuels doesn't want to be a wideout no more. Wide back, pardon me. He wants to be a traditional wide receiver, like the Davante Adams of the world, the Justin Jeffersons, the Cooper Kupps, the Jamar Chase, hell, even Tyreek Hill. I wouldn't really consider him to be a traditional wide receiver, but he mainly plays wide receiver. Not wide back. His current market value is projected 4-year, $89 million salary. Approximately $22.4 million a year, according to Spot Track. I think that's relatively fair. But you know what? I blame this guy, Christian Kirk, wide receiver for the now Jacksonville Jaguars. GM for the Jacksonville Jaguars paid him $17 million a year. And with that being said, it fucked up the entire wide receiver market this offseason. That's why you had guys like Stephon Diggs going off on Twitter. What the hell going on, he said. And he got his payday. Tyreek got paid. Davante got paid. That's $28, $30 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Diggs got paid about the same. Deebo Samuels thinks he's better than Christian Kirk, everybody. Deebo Samuels thinks he's better than Christian Kirk. And I'll be damned to say he ain't. Deebo Samuels is, I give him his credit, is better than Christian Kirk. However, does he not understand that requesting a trade from the San Francisco 49ers would be breaking up, divorcing the man, Kyle Shanahan, that made you a star in the National Football League? You mean to tell me John Lynch found this hidden gem out of South Carolina, second-round pick, turned him into a star, Kyle Shanahan, the boy genius. Now he's asking for a trade. I mean, damn. I support players getting paid, but damn, Deebo. Do you realize what you're about to do? Anyway, let's go ahead and dig into social media and see what the world of Twitter has got to say about this. Let's go. All right, now let's see here. PFF, Pro Football Focus. Where is the best landing spot for Deebo Samuels? Let's go ahead and look at some of the comments, shall we? The Bucs are the best landing spots for Deebo Samuels because we need another talented wide receiver. Please come help the Bucs out. Yeah, the Bucs I don't think have any ammunition to go get Deebo Samuels. One fan photoshopped him in the Green Bay Packers uniform. They might have the firepower to go get him. Another fan put him in the Philadelphia Eagles jersey. I like that one. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty nice. No one wants to play with noodle arm hurts. Someone with a Kyle Shanahan disciple. He is like Cordell Patterson. Got to know how to use him, or you just wasting a roster spot. Probably the Jets. I actually agree with that. Bro finished a good two with probably the Jets. Evans got when Deebo engaged is Madden Ultimate Team. I really like. I think that's what that stands for. Yeah, again, that's the former DC for the Jets, now head coach for the Jets. I can't remember his name right now. Aaron Donald sent Russ to Denver. Nick Scott got Deebo fleeing San Francisco. Wow, Rams really do run the West. I mean, damn, it kind of is like that right now for everybody moving to. Let me tell you something. If anything, he'll probably go to the AFC. That's just my bet. I don't see anybody in the NFC that's got the ammunition to go get him, or that wants to go get him, or that will go get him. Let's go ahead and look at some more comments. Okay, let's see here. One I found particularly intriguing, and I actually agree. Matt Miller is an ESPN NFL draft analyst. He actually tweeted this, and I actually definitely agree with this. He said this: how many rival GMs are pissed at Trent Baalke for that Christian Kirk contract right now? He's suggesting that Christian Kirk got overpaid, which is what I'm saying as well, and what I think a lot of fans and a lot of NFL players can agree on. Christian Kirk got paid. It fucked up the entire wide receiver market. Now you got guys doing this stuff. End of the day, this could be a negotiating tactic, but man, there's too many reports saying that Deebo Samuel is done with San Francisco. Reading off a few more comments here before we head out for the day. Here are so many national heads ignoring the Hopkins $27.25 million per deal and Julio's $60 million guarantee and acting like Adams got his deal based on Kirk's. And then everything else happening is ignoring Adams' new deal. Adams set the market, and it was based on Hopkins and Jones. Let's retweet that. Teams will need to make hard choices at wide receiver, and teams will also be obsessed with constantly drafting wide receivers to keep a pipeline of cheaper options going. So if the Jazz didn't sign Kirk, Devontae Adams wasn't getting a huge contract to be the highest paid wide receiver. Hill and Diggs wasn't getting extensions based on top guys' contracts. Deebo and Brown wouldn't have won the new deals. This time bomb was always going off with or without Kirk. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's just a few comments there. You know how we do at Film Sports Podcast. We like to give you a glimpse of what, social media world got to say about these breaking news going on in the NFL. But without further ado, let me know your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns about the Deebo Samuel situation for any 49ers fans out there. Do you support him? Do you not support him? What are your thoughts and opinions on that? Hey, this has been the Film Sports Podcast. Thank you all for tuning in.
Peace. This has been a Film Sports Podcast production. So if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.